It's always difficult to deal with the death of a parent, especially one so sudden. But it's even more hard when that death is caused by something so amorphous or abstract as a concept, something that we don't need, a tradition that we just keep around for some reason. And now, because of that, my dad is dead. It was mid-March. He phoned me complaining of a pain in his chest radiating to his jaw. His chest was very tight, his breathing was very laboured. He actually vomited while he was on the phone to me. Didn't seem to make him feel any better. Well, I know that breathing problems can mean lung problems or heart problems, but he had no history of that at all. A bit of diabetes, type 2. Nothing else. I thought he was healthy, relatively. Well, he phoned the ambulance and I went to hospital, but it was too late. They'd said he'd had a heart attack. Well, eventually they would find out what had happened, and yeah, he had had a heart attack, but it was a little bit more complicated than that. So you see, because of his diabetes, his body thought that he wasn't producing enough insulin. His body thought he was starving, so it started to circulate more of his own fat stores, and that found its way into his bloodstream, which caused the inside of his arteries to fur up. And because of that, a portion of the muscle inside one of his arteries died, and that sort of furred over as well. So the body sends white blood cells to heal the area. But some of those white blood cells die and they fur up, and then more arrive and they fur up, and eventually this sort of plaque builds up. But the immune system reads this as the body needing more white blood cells, so it expands the blood vessel to send in the white blood cells, and that expansion of the blood vessels ruptures the plaque. And the body thinks that the rupturing of the plaque is the blood vessel tearing, so the clot forms around it, a blood clot, which then breaks off and basically blocks the flow of blood and oxygen to the heart, causing a heart attack. And why all this happened, why his body turned in on itself, it all starts with something called daylight savings time. Every year, countless people have existing conditions exacerbated by the pointless setting forward of the clocks by 1 hour. It disrupted the quantity and quality of Dad's sleep, as it does for a lot of people. And if you take that sleep disruption combined with his diabetes and general advancing age, then you've got a recipe for disaster. I mean, it's hard to deal with the death of a parent at the best of times, but when it's caused by something seemingly so innocent, something we could stop doing, it's... And we've known about this for years, that the rate of heart attacks increases in the days after the clocks go forward. We've known for years, apparently. It's something that we could just stop doing. Why can't we just stop putting the clocks forward? It can't be worth this.